2018. What the France? Last week I was asked a question about how we did the roof. So I've gone back, looked through the footage, and I've found the footage of us putting the roof together. So for those of you who are interested, here's a little bit of a flashback to us doing the roof. When I say us, it's not really us. I mean, to be fair, I'm just the brawn and Nicola's got the brains. And she's much better than maths than me. So hope you enjoy, and remember, like, subscribe, share, comment, follow. Cheers. See you soon.
Right, here we are. Feels like day, I don't know, 396. I'm going to attempt to lay the roofing tiles today. So Rob and I are on site to try and finish off this roof. He's busy gas bagging to a couple of other people who are on site, so I've decided it can't be much harder. Huh?
25 or 26. Yes.
Ah.
Là, ici là.
Yeah.
Voilà. Le choc in there.
Is that?
Ah, merci.
Ah.
Voilà.
This one though. Like there.
Yeah. Voilà.
Ah.
Voilà.
Right, so luckily our builder's been on site and given us a few pointers about what we need to do on the roof before we lay the tile, so we're cracking on to that now. 25.
Yeah. 25.
Middle to middle, edge to edge, eh?
Middle to middle.
God, 25 is close.
Really?
Well, yeah, look, we're going to need a billion.
That's not gonna work.
Look how close it is.
25.
Yeah,
That seems quite close.
it does. But that's about the width of a tile minus the overlap. See, that's what it would be, 25. The width of a tile there minus the overlap.
Good enough.
So it makes sense. Probably not.
Right.
Not a chance.
Right.
Got instructions.
Yeah, 25.
So, what do you want me to do? Put it 25 to half.
25 and I'll nail it down the top and wriggle it across to the 25 at the bottom.
Okay. Shadow line, 25, right?
Yep.
Edge to edge. Okay.
25.
Want me to do it? How many nails do you need down? No.
Yes.
Oh. I don't know. You're doing it wrong.
And 25.
Oh, and
Hier. Là, au bon. C'est bon. Bon. Là. Au niveau, là au-dessous, il y a le gros chevron.
I got water.
I'm hungry, Mom.
Did you eat that apple, sweetheart?
Non, ouais. There. Là.
It needs to be warm.
Oh, based off the end of the rails.
Ja.
We
What?
so he's saying to do it on each of the
Oh, the battens.
each of the battens.
Là,
Yeah, of the rails.
là, après,
Ah.
après,
And this one,
après,
30.
premier. Le premier,
Wait,
là.
on the edge.
Even anything
Yep.
else that
And
Oh.
30.
Seconde. Comme ça.
Ah, wait. So the one stays up. And, yeah. And the
Have a look,
bottom
I
stays
think
down.
just an apple.
Le premier, là.
Cream.
Wait,
Seconde, comme ça.
wait.
Hein?
Wait. Where's it go?
Là,
And then
là, 30.
30,
Ça ici.
0. Yep.
Et après,
26.
36.
Wait.
Et après, au bord, pour la première tuile, là. Et comme ça,
Ah, oui.
il faut ça là, il faut remettre un comme ça dessus, remettre là
Oh, it needs to go up the other side.
pour que ça.
It's up on the edge. Wait. Where's it going? Thank you very much. Wait. Wait. Okay. Grab on.
Allez, bye.
Au revoir. Okay, that end one we're going to change it to the side because it needs to be standing up, and the bottom one needs to be standing up, and the rest can go flat.
Okay.
Okay?
No, it's not okay.
That's not okay.
We don't know what we're doing.
Right, do now.
And you take this one out. And this one is in the wrong place.
Our battens are crooked. Our battens aren't parallel.
So these after battens.
Yep, which aren't parallel to each other.
Yeah, but it's just for nailing it down.
The bottom one just for nailing it down. It's the top one that it sits on.
Okay,
So it's just so you don't put holes in the roof.
that makes sense.
So let's just pull
And
this
so
one.
that the rain runs vertical, like
Yeah. So it doesn't stop on the
battens.
Battens. So let's put this one there
What you do?
and do that again.
What do you got left? It's okay. Just show me. Play that Christmas tree game. Or pull out your colouring pencils from there. You sure they don't need to be double high?
No, he said this one and the end ones have to be
Higher.
higher for the end higher. The end higher.
just measuring out. 9. So we've laid a couple of the rows of tiles at the bottom with cross beams that the tiles sit on. Last night I was thinking if we do the top one first, and then we can work out the spacing in between, because each tile and the kind of horizontal crossbars have about 10 centimetre wriggle room, so they need to be spaced between 26 and 36 centimetres from the top of the last one. So if we work it out that we can fit perfectly, probably 11 tiles, then we won't have to cut any tiles at the top. This end is a longer width than that end, so then if they are spread as wide as possible here, they'll get a bit narrower down that end. Hopefully it'll work.
Perfect.